All right, so I actually came on here to do something else, to review this Jaguar husband talking. Now, when I made the first video, I didn't know that she was married. Um, but I picked up on that energy. So I want to watch over the video. I seen some parts of it. I just woke up, so well, I woke up like an hour ago, but I ain't washed my face. Or I brush my teeth. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm getting I'm finna do a commentary and tarot on the gumbo. I mean Goomba. Goomba. Yeah, okay. He talked about the Jaguar situation and whatnot. And I don't know if I could. These some real long sections, and it's gonna be even longer with me doing the reading. So I'm trying to get like the best parts so I don't have to watch the whole thing. Um, I think what I would do is go watch it and then only so my video won't be so long. I don't want my video to be 3 hours long just for one video. But they got a point. I'm talking to somebody. They got a point saying that to get the whole gist of it. But you know what? I don't need the whole gist of it. I don't need like all the details. I just want really specific points. Hold on. Um, I want the really good points. I don't want like specific details and stuff like that because I'm gonna do a reading on it too. So what are some of the best points? What I do like is that the person that was interviewing him did put timestamps. So what I'm gonna do is click around those timestamps because I can't watch that whole video. Lord have mercy, I just can't. I can't do that. Not the whole video. I have I have stuff to do today. I have stuff to do. I'm in the process of alchemizing because I went on a job interview. I was starting to think that I didn't get it because I felt like I would have heard something by now. Um, you know, but what I have been noticing is that these are jobs that I should be getting. Like, I don't have no record, my driver record clean. Um, I have that stupid ass degree. I'm gonna stop calling it that so that I can actually benefit from it energetically. So I gotta stop saying that. it just it ain't to this day. I have not used that degree to this day. So anyways, yeah, so yeah, I want to so when I don't get the jobs that I know I should be getting these jobs, I should be hired on the spot with a lot of these motherfuckers, but I feel like it's divine protection because afterwards I look more into it. First, I ain't give a fuck. I was like, I just need to make some money. But then after not hearing back from them, I looked it up and people was like, they treat their employees horribly and all this other shit and they want you to do unrealistic shit. Some of that stuff I don't care about because I hate this whole matrix, the fact that we even have to give so much of our time to these corporations just to be able to have a roof over our head and to eat and stuff like that is ridiculous. So living out here is hell. You know, it really is. And I wish I ain't had to worry about money, but in my experience, I feel like being broke was a part of it, you know. I was listening to Bobby Hemmett and he said that he came from money and then became broke after he got onto his mission. And my first thought, and I'm pretty sure that he understands this too, is that, you know, he had to experience that to be able to understand. He had to experience that to be able to understand certain things about the system. When I was watching that movie Downsizing, it depicted that because the dude, he basically went into the slums area. The lady, she made him come to the slums area to help people. And that opened his eyes to something different, you know, to a whole nother area of existence on this planet that we don't have like no knowledge of, you know? So I felt like he was meant to experience that so that he could understand poverty. Because one thing that you could find in the ghettos, in the slums, and the projects are intelligent motherfuckers. I mean, intelligent, wise, enlightened motherfuckers. Some shit that you might not have ever seen before. You will find these people, even sometimes poor on the streets. You will find these people. But if you sit and you talk to them, the wisdom that they have is beyond anything that you ever heard of. You get what I'm saying? So, and the reason why these really harsh environments create these such intelligent people is because they had to survive, you know? And when you surviving, you have to get creative. That's why they have this term called nigger rig. And you go on the projects and stuff, everything is nigger rig. Matter of fact, when something break, my first reaction is to fix it, to nigger rig it versus to replace it. I don't even know if I could get out of that, even if I was rich. Yeah, I'd probably get out of that shit. Because when you nigger rig something, you could get it to work, but it becomes very fragile at that point, you know? And then you're probably gonna have to keep nigger rigging it, you know? So yeah, I ain't gonna stress about when I become rich. It's some shit that I'm gonna choose not to stress about. Okay. I'm gonna be like, oh, I got money. I'm just gonna replace that shit. I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm not gonna try to fix it. Just gonna replace it. But it probably gonna be like a whole conversation. I'm gonna have to talk my way through it because being broke creates a certain type of PTSD that, you know, you just always feel like you on the edge of something. You always feel like the rug could be pulled from up under you. You always feel like you're in a vulnerable position. At any moment, you could be homeless. At any moment, um, yeah. And you know, when it comes to divine people, people don't support divine people like they support demons. They don't. They really, really, really don't. You know, if I was to put up my cash out and be like, you know, can you donate to my channel and stuff like that? Because people are getting information from me and people are getting healing from me for free. You get what I'm saying? And because I feel like they won't allow me to get to a point that I can monetize my channel and shit like that. And these people, they know that. I had people taunt me about that. You know, people who was trying to get me to join whatever they have, or trying to push me in a corner, you know. And they don't tell you straight up, but in so many ways they let you know, like, yo, if you want to be successful at this or gain money from this, you're gonna have to sell your soul, basically, you know. So they push you in a corner. That's their tactic. They make sure they drain you of resources. They make shit really hard for you. So by the point that they come to you, you be in such desperation that you just give in. And that's what they do. But it's always a test. The test is not giving in, you know? When you in those really hard situations and you just don't see any light at the end of the tunnel, that's when the demons come and they offer you something. They be like, oh, you broke, you need money, oh, you need a place to stay. And you know this a demon. You know it's a demon. Because when you in that hard situation, it's like they be giddy about it. Like they've been expecting this moment right here. And sometimes they can't even hide it. They can't hide a smile on their face. They can't hide the fact that they know that you're in desperation, and they can't hide it, you know? Um, I know sometimes it's hard to turn it away, especially if you have like kids and stuff like that. But it would turn out better if you was to turn it away. Like when I was going through the situation with my apartments, and I felt like I had to stay with my ex-husband for a little while until I find a new place, something I really didn't want to do. And if I would have did that, I would have had to sacrifice so much of what I built to do it. But there was a point I saw something and I told myself, like, no matter what, I ain't going back. I ain't going back to that. No matter what. I don't give a fuck if I have to live in my car or something. I was like, fuck all of that. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck if I have to just, I don't know, struggle. You get what I'm saying? And when I made that choice, things started to work out for me. Like it really was like a miracle. I feel like I was held in a bubble. Like I thought that my apartments was going to try to evict me in 24 hours. And all the way up until I moved, they did not evict me. They did not give me a notice. And I was there for like 2 months. So, and I still can't explain it. I'm being for real. I was getting like free internet and didn't know how the fuck I was getting it. Like I got this really weird letter one day from the internet company, and they was like, oh, we see that you are getting internet service. And they said I should have kept that shit. I don't know. I might have put it over there, but they listed a corporation. They listed a corporation that I don't know shit about. I ain't never signed up for this or whatever. And I was like, okay, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. Whatever, you know? So with that happening, I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm thankful. Like, I'm not going to even dig too deep. I'm not going to even question it because I'm thankful. Some people would have fucked up that whole blessing. Why? Because they would have started worrying about it. Like, oh, this shit going to catch up to me later. Because they might have a mentality that nothing is for free and stuff. And I mean, I guess they could be right, but Shit, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I worry about it when it get there. All right, let's see what they said. Okay, so my other thing that I was gonna say before I was brushing my teeth is that lately I've been really picking up on some energies that I know that they watch me, and I feel like they waiting for something. I don't know what. I don't know what they're waiting for. Some of these people, I feel like they have opportunities for me, but they haven't offered. I don't know if they waiting for something specific or what, but I could feel their energy in the crowd. And these are some really highly spiritual people. I mean, I remember they will find you. Some of these people, I don't know how they do it. Maybe they find you and having visuals. Maybe they find you, oh. Mm, mm. Gotta watch that because I start watching American Gods, but I starting to realize. So, um, I feel distracted. Somebody outside my window. I know them. But so there was a part in the first season where the girl, I can't stand her character. I can't stand her character. Like she be messing up the show for me sometimes. That little white girl, that's what you call a karmic. That white girl in the she died and got revived or whatever. But yeah, that's like she the karmic. And the divine being is the main character, that dude. So I'm guessing he's supposed to be like what, the second coming of Christ or something. Um, I haven't finished watching that show, so I'm not sure where it left off, but at some point she was able to see his light. It was like a light being in the sky, and that's why she was able to find him. And you know what? God damn. I need to watch that show because just remembering the little bit that I did see, um, it really pointing out a lot of true stuff, you know? Like even her, she was looking for him to help her in some type of way. I don't know if he could have revived her or something, but she was looking for him. Or maybe she was looking for him to make amends. I don't know, but nah, I think she was too selfish for that. It was for like a selfish ass reason, but she was looking for him. So, yeah, so we are like those light beings, like they could see our light, they could see it, and that helped them to find us. And they are very particular about the energy that they give you. Like these people won't talk in your comments, they won't comment on your video, they won't like your video, they won't share it. They will promote you, but to other, like in private rooms and shit like that. They will conversate about you and talk about you. Um, I do feel like a lot of them have good intentions, they know something about me, and they know something about me that I don't yet know about myself. So they have some type of information that I'm waiting for them to give it to me. I wish y'all motherfuckers would come on, cause I'm about tired of this place. For real. Let's go ahead and get started. So I guess we do got to go over the first video, huh? Oh, Lord Jesus. Mm. Okay, let's pause it. Oh, I gotta get my headphones. Look at these time stamps. So I'm gonna start out with telling you about this conversation I had about this situation. Now, hold on, I'm trying to find my okay, here we go. So somebody told me that this husband of hers is from the military, and that really interests me because the energy that I instantly picked on, it reminded me of Tiffany Haddish and Common. So a lot of times these women in the industry could be purchased. They could be purchased and put to work. Yeah, they can be. And it's because they went under such heavy MK Ultra that they have a fragmented brain, so they could be easily controlled. So there are people who will go out and purchase these industry women and then put them to work. Like they would put them in movies, TV shows, and stuff like that just to be able to gain money off of them. They know how to control them because they could have like certain codes, yo. It's real sickening, to be honest. Like, let's say that one day they come home and this motherfucker just want to do every dark desire that they want in their head to this person. They could say like a code word or show a certain symbol or something, and this will make this person either become like overly sexually hyper or make them become, I'm hearing catatonic. I think that's when you just staring off into space. Um, they could make these people in the industry that been under this certain programming, they can make them do whatever they want them to do. Now, it's not like 100% all the time because sometimes they malfunction. I was saying that if you go to my Tiffany Haddish video, I was speaking about that because she was having an issue with malfunctioning. Um, we will sometimes see them like back in the day around 2020, they was really talking about this. And they kept showing this video of Al Rocker. I don't know what the fuck his name is, but the black dude with the glasses, and he was just like stuck staring out into space, like he just stopped functioning. That's a real thing, you know. That's them malfunctioning for real. They're not robots, but in a sense they are. Like, they are organic matter like us. So if you was to cut into their skin, to their bone, you ain't gonna see metal or something like that. But their brain is severely fragmented, and it makes them extremely easy to be controlled. And I do wonder sometimes, like, can they get themselves out of this? Can they be reprogrammed or something? Some of them, to be honest with you, is like too far gone. But some of them, some of them, some of them do fight back. Like, they fight back against the programming of, like, Beyonce is one of them. I ain't gonna front. Like, um, Beyonce been on my mind lately because I have been feeling like she been rebelling. So it's something to this. Like, it's certain levels to this. Some people with like a strong mind and everything, cause we all under MK Ultra. Let's get that straight, okay? We've been systematically programmed since we came into this reality, since we came out the womb. And but it's different levels to it. Now, they usually don't want to push people to their brink. Like, some people that you will see, like soldiers are the worst. They get the worst of it. Like, if you see, you might not even see these soldiers, but these are the soldiers that they send out on very specific missions. And these people, if you was to get around them, they will seem just like a robot. Like, I see some of them literally just sitting in a corner in a chair for days. They will not go to the bathroom. They will hold it. They will hold it until they bladder bursts. They would do that. They would do shit like that. I'm talking about they would sit in a corner for days until you activate them. Man, this is dark. I'm seeing some of them, even they are made, wow, bitch. And these are people, but they've been so deeply programmed that they soulless at this point, or it's just dormant. Um, I'm seeing a room, whole bunch of beds, dark room. These rooms are filled with soldiers. And these are people who've been through such heavy MK Ultra programming that when they are not activated, they are in a state of like unconsciousness, like almost like in a coma. And when they need them, they feeding them through what's going on, bruh? They will feed these people through a feeding tube. They will have them hooked up to like a water drip or something, maybe a saline machine. They got needles in their arm, but they just laying in these beds. Now I'm seeing them in the office, like they're making plans. They talking about what they need to do. And then they will go get the soldier, activate them by, they put headphones on them and play an audio tape. And this make the soldier activate, and they will get up and do the mission. And then they will come back, go back and lay in that bed until they are activated again. They have people like that. And some of the celebrities, they don't want to program celebrities to that extent because they want the celebrity to still have a sense of humility so that people can connect to them. So they don't want to program them until they don't have no personality. Hold on, y'all. My screen messing up. I'm not sure if I'm just seeing it or I don't even. Okay, anyway, so but it's certain they could get kind of close to it because there's a lot of corporations that desire to have full control over their artists or over their actors or whatever. So they will want to push it to the breaking point. And then you get somebody like Tiffany Haddish. Now, people don't know. I wonder, does she even have family? If she do have family, she not connected to them. Because anybody who knew her for like a long amount of time, oh, it's happening again. What the fuck, y'all? Anyways, yeah, so nah, it's just something weird. Tiffany Haddish probably was an orphan or something because she giving me the Marilyn Monroe vibe. So some of the ones that they have as celebrities that they could be like fully programmed, what they would do is they will program a personality into this person. So that's why you will see some celebrities stick to the same niche. Like they will stick to the same kind of character. They will play the same type of character. Sometimes though, with money, they could upgrade, they could install another character into them. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. All right, y'all, let's get started. So I'm gonna break these down in sections because I feel like this is gonna be pretty long. So let's put a timer on. After like 45, after an hour of recording, just gonna stop, do it in sections. It's gonna be this gonna be like a series then. It depends on if this really capture me because I haven't seen a lot. Testing. Hold on. I think it's recording, but I gotta check. Damn. Testing. Okay, you can't see the little mic thing. Okay, be that as it may. Yeah, let's see what we get from it. I might not finish the video. All right, let's go.
I would like to see how you want to go about this. Normally.
Okay, so I didn't watch like none of this video. I only watch to like basically where I'm at right here. Somebody sent the video to me, so and they told me that he is from the military and whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead.
In these real life interviews, we try to get a life story, which we do want your story.
Yeah.
Or there's the incident went down, of course, this past MLK weekend. you know, I'm gonna ask you, do you want to address that first and then build up who and how you and Jaguar met and who you are in your history? Or do you want to just slow burn to take them all the way through there? Do they need to understand the man behind those actions first? How do you feel like going?
I feel like going, you know what I'm saying, the path of, let's start talking about what happened.
Oh, I got glitching going on, y'all. I got glitching going on out the ass, and I don't know why. Damn. Okay, let's go.
Let's do that.
You know, and then we can build up from there.
Oh, hell, motherfucking not already.
And for what, you know, again, we've been working as producers on y'all's show to where we're talking about content where we do the show technically.
I wonder, can y'all see this? My screen art is just showing to me. But you see how my screen is? It's almost like it's a portal behind me. You seen it? But yeah, my screen keep pausing and glitching, but I felt like the last time that it was doing that, when I went back and looked at it, it didn't show on the recording.
On Mondays or whatever they want to do it. And we've been planning for the next show to come forward. And Thursday, prior to that Monday of MLK, we were talking about how we're going to, you know, we have a lot of people on the line. Spider Loke.
Yeah.
Jaguar called with Corrupt on the line from Daz and Corrupt.
Right.
Corrupt he's down. Let's do the show.
Cousins, you know
Shucky Ducky. Shout out Shucky Ducky.
Baby. Yeah, quack. You know?
Man, everyone is invested into the Jag brand and ready to move forward. So the Monday episode following the one we shot prior, which that episode was with Solar and Shaka, which we'll go in that.
Yeah.
We were gonna, you know, go forward and just, you know, like get.
I never even heard of this person in real life production, but let me tell you something. This was the plan from the fucking jump, okay? Because they really trying whatever. If you really been like paying attention, but not really paying attention, like you don't get so invested into it, like we was before COVID, how they have us all up in our emotions about Black Lives Matter and shit. They trying to recreate that. So now they creating all types of drama, the craziest shit that you ever seen, just to gravitate your attention, to keep your attention. Why? Because they can get rich and bank off of your attention. Get what I'm saying? So this is like the whole point of all of this. All of it. And I do feel like a sense of desperation because I feel like it's just getting worse and worse, the shit that they doing. Because they are not grabbing and holding on to the attention of light beings. They're not doing that. And if they are getting the attention, they're getting it in a way that they don't like. They're not. So the light being will notice the energy, call it out, and then move on to the next thing. But back in the day, if they would have did some shit like this, you would be so emotionally invested and you would believe the story and your whole channel might turn into about this shit right here. Your whole, everything that you do will be surrounded about this shit right here. You start to invest your life into it. When they was lynching Black people to get your attention before COVID hit, people, they wanted to go march. People, they wanted to go protest. People wanted to join organizations. People talked about it constantly on their social medias and all up in the politics and shit. But nah, it's like now we look at the energy, we seeing it for what it is because it's almost giving like a stench or something. Like recently, they tried to get people to go against Beyonce by saying that the LGBTQ community was mad at Beyonce for performing in Dubai. So people from that community came out and spoke and was like, we don't know what the fuck you talking about. We not mad at her. See, so there's a difference. Like their tactics are not working like it used to. It's getting so bad that I felt like when they did that to Beyonce, they had people from that community lined up to go ahead with the story, to push the story out even further. Maybe some white person in that community being like, oh, Beyonce, she's such a traitor, yada, yada, yada. And then what they was hoping for everybody else to follow suit. But that shit is not happening. Things are different now. Like what they try to do to Megan Thee Stallion, but you see how her court case worked out. But I feel like if this happened back in the day, they would have been able to successfully demonize her. They would have been able to do that. But it's different now. It's different.
Get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
We were in conversation Friday, where we were to technically talk about the weekend and going into Monday. Y'all, we're gonna go celebrate. And again, I'm gonna let you tell the story, but y'all gonna go celebrate, the 1 million views. There was Terrence Gangster Williams. He had a party that we were, that we were supposed to be at Saturday night.
Right.
And again, we were in communication. So let's do it like this. Saturday.
Yeah.
I want you to take us through what happened Saturday. When I say Saturday, I don't mean Saturday afternoon. I mean that Friday in Shreveport going into Saturday morning, because there was a situation that happened in the I-20 situation. So I want you to phrase it as far as what happened starting with going to Shreveport, going into Saturday. We'll just kind of go from there.
So me and my wife, Jaguar, we was going to have a business meeting, you know what I'm saying, with, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, Baten's wife. As we know, Shaka's is there, you know what I mean? Family's there, as y'all seen in Jag's videos and her lives and everything. I was actually there to get the website back together. You know, at the time we was having problems with people logging in. Matter of fact, we had a problem with somebody actually getting into the system and actually like deleting everything.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So you had to address that problem.
Yo, I'm the one uploading. I'm the one got to make sure all content's together, make sure everything's right.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting because, if y'all ever see my videos start to get deleted and stuff, please email me and let me know, because I've been noticing something weird happen recently. Like, I don't know if I could see it. Usually you can't when I have it in the setting, but right here it say that I have 14 comments. Like a day or two ago, I had like 50 something comments. So what happened is, like, I never clicked on this notification thing to clear it out, but I realized that something cleared it out. It wasn't me, because I never clicked on the notification thing. So now it's at 14, but it was just at 50 something. So it's almost like somebody logged into my account and clicked on this notification thing. But I kind of feel like it's YouTube fucking with me, honestly, because even if somebody was able to log in to look at shit, when it comes to YouTube, like, you don't get no inboxes. So it's not like they could really find anything. Anything that they can find is within what they could see in public, right? So, but I just had that thought before, because I also had an issue with some of my videos are made private when I posted them, published them.
When I noticed that, yo, babe, hey, red
Monday.com, mate.
flag, boom. This is right after the Big L shit. I'm like, yo.
But see, what the vibe that I'm getting with him, see, look, y'all, it's blocked. I hope y'all can hear me, even when the screen is stagnant like this. I'm getting the vibe that they know that shit is like this is happening to people. So what people would do is be like, they say that it's happening to them to make you relate to them. Like, I will see Dolo bitch ass do it. He will say stuff like, oh, they shadow banning me and they doing this and this and that to me. And I felt like Dolo numbers was suppressed at some point, but I felt like it was a part of the plan because they wanted him to look relatable. Get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people who speak truth and they are being shadow banned and oppressed, especially like on YouTube. So what would happen is some people who work with them, they work with the shadow government, they would seemingly complain about the same things just to get people to trust them, just to get people to be like, okay, yeah, they a true speaker because look, they trying to shut down his channel and shit like that. Look, they trying to do this. Look, they taking down his videos. So they do this to people to make them look like they one of us. But it's a tactic. It's a tactic. But they really ain't.
Nigga, I'm getting messages like crazy. Let me go and check.
Yeah.
I go check, boom. Looking like, damn, bro, like they really knocked our shit off. Like, who the fuck is doing this shit?
Right.
You know, me and my wife have a conversation. She let me know, woo. I'm like, you really think that? She said, I know so. I'm like, damn, that's cool. So we go work with our new web designer, with our new personal project manager, you know what I'm saying? And she helps me out with the web design and everything and teaches.
All right, let's get some quick cards on that part right there. You know what? I do believe this conversation just the way that he said it, because it's almost like I could visualize her when he said, I know so. So what was going on with the videos being taken down? Now, at this point, I do not trust him. I don't trust none of them, to be honest with you. But I am open to have a changed mind, okay? Because sometimes I do feel a sense of sincerity in him, but it's something else. It's something else behind it that I don't trust. What was going on when it came to their videos being deleted? You may be selfish and manipulative in a relentless pursuit of money. You attempt to control or deceive people. Nah, they trying to deceive people. So it was like what I'm talking about earlier. Like they do these little tactics. They make it seem like they are under attack, like divine people are, but they not. Because let me tell you how bad the attacks with divine people. See, when you're a divine person, it's hard to get people support. It's hard to get people to support you. Why? Because you trigger their demons. They might not even know why they won't donate to you, but they go donate to a motherfucker like a Lehio. It's because you trigger something in them. People get super jealous and envious of you and shit like that. And then they don't want to acknowledge it. So people treat you like shit as a divine person. That's why you see a lot of them homeless on the streets in the ghettos. Because people treat them like shit. Okay? These motherfuckers are getting too many opportunities, like on this show and stuff like that, to be really playing the position that they say that they are playing. So nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe them. I believe that something like that happened, but I feel like they was a part of it because they wanted to be able to tell this story. You don't recognize good opportunities when you see them, lack of clear thinking, you refuse to accept the reality of the situation, no control over bad luck. It will eventually go away. All right. Grief, loss, many regrets, setbacks, loss of relationship. Avoid a new venture at this time. It is very tempting but doomed to failure because of money. So what I'm getting from these cards right here, whatever he talking about, their videos being taken down and shit like that, all of this was part of the plan, okay? Because right now, they just trying to find the best way to gravitate people's attention. But first, you got to make them seem relatable, make them seem trustworthy. And one of the tactics that they use is to make it seem like they are divine beings and people, the shadow government is working against them. That's one of their tactics. That's one of their tactics. So, all right, let's go ahead.
Just mean things that I've learned very quickly.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, let everybody know I learned this shit within 24 hours. It shocked me. It shocked our business partners. Like, nigga, how did you learn this shit so fast?
Your background makes it necessary.
And we're gonna go back to my background.
We're gonna go through that, but that makes it necessary. Yeah,
makes it very necessary. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we get there and I'm working on the website. We talking to tech. Tech hooks everything up. Boom, it's back on. We start getting everything rolling. Then babe's like, yo, I'm getting messages. Like, what's good? Like, we gotta go. Bet. I ain't tripping. How long we going? Such. All right, cool. Then she asks, you wanna go with us? I immediately say no. She looks at me and like, yo, why you saying no? I don't know this nigga.
Okay, so I am getting a vibe. I hope y'all could see this. I really hope. I hope the camera caught that because I want to go back and look at that. Because I'm still looking at these cards. I do feel like there is a reason why they sending him to tell the story versus Jaguar. And I think it's because he was left out of the picture on a lot of things. Okay, I'm starting to feel different. I'm starting to feel different because I'm starting to think that maybe he was the one purchased. The reason I'm saying this is because I feel like the reason why they put him in the forefront is because he sounds truthful. And the only way to really make that work is for him to be telling the truth from his perspective. So I'm getting a feeling like there's a lot of things that he was in the dark about. And I feel like that's the reason why they put him out in the forefront right now and not Jaguar. Because Jaguar, you could sense the lie off of her. So, yeah, it's something about it. You know what? I want to know what type of person he is. What type of person is he? That want to come out sideways. What type of person is he? Okay, the first card I got is Detective. Came out sideways. So yeah, he really a great analytical thinker. He got an eye for details. But he also have a side to him that lacks integrity. Like it's really easy to convince him to operate in a way that they're going to be deceiving people. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting a vibe that Jaguar, she do have a sense of control over him. Interesting. And Jaguar is really good at making a lie look like the truth. He do have like a savior complex. That's what I'm getting with this. It's a lot of things that he in the dark about though. A lot of things he's in the dark about. Cause right now he's in warrior mode. Like right now he feeling like he going to a battle. And I believe that. I believe that. I believe that he really feel like that. So I think that he been lied to about a lot of things and he been kept outside the circle, but made to feel like he's inside of it, but he really not. So there's a lot of moving parts to this that he doesn't know about. He doesn't know about it. Manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. But he lack integrity, you know? I feel like in this particular situation, he feel like he telling the truth on some things, but there's other things that he's not speaking on behind the scenes that him and Jaguar whole plan was to manipulate and to get money off of people. Let's continue.
And
We don't know this nigga.
I'll say the name. You know,
you can say the name because I'm not saying it.
Yeah, right. We are talking about Solar, and Solar is a guy who, of course, was previously with Carbonation, and of course,
That just popped up out of nowhere.
And we're going to go through that because I want to understand how he came around. But yeah, so she asked.
Yeah, but dude, see, what don't make sense to me is that, you know, he seemed to listen to Jaguar, right? Because at one point he was asking about the deleted videos, and Jaguar gave him an answer, and he seemed to like trust and believe that. But yet Jaguar is gonna trust a motherfucker like Solar. See, that part right there just really just shine light on everything. Because this is a motherfucker came out of nowhere, like he said, right? But yet Jaguar still wanted to do business with him. It don't really make sense to me. It don't make sense at all. Cause Jaguar would seem like a motherfucker that could pick up on the fact that this is a deceitful motherfucker. But see, the thing is that she thought that she could out deceit him. See, Jaguar felt like she was smarter than everybody. So she thought that she could get control of everything. Like she been having control of some things. But Jaguar is delusional because she really not in control of nothing. But she had gained a few things, and it make her believe that she powerful in some type of way, but she really just a puppet. I mean, let's just be real.
Ask if Solar wants to come along to just as we got to go.
Yeah.
Do you want to come? Okay. And you're like, no. She's like,
she said, why you saying no? Because I don't feel right. Something about that nigga I don't understand about. And we don't need to. When she looked me in my eyes, she was like, nigga, we have a way of communicating.
yeah.
That's my wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all been in some,
We done been in some shit.
Y'all done been in some shit to where sometimes it's just a look.
And I'm not about to give out the motherfucking plan on how we fucking operate and move and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to know your spouse, you really have to fucking know your spouse. Yeah. My wife asked me, yo, when I'm doing this shit, just quiet and watch and learn. I'm doing everything she taught me. Everything she sit there bitching to me. Baby, look, you gotta work with these motherfuckers. You gotta set up these niggas like this, woo, 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 to see where they fucking actually are. Yo, I'm doing everything my wife taught me. I didn't know none of this shit. I didn't even know she was a fucking singer when I met her. We're gonna go into that later.
Yeah, exactly. You know I'm curious how y'all met, but yeah, we'll go into that.
Yeah. But, you know, with this nigga, it's like, first off, I was like, no. And she said, yo, he a grown man. If you want to go, he can go. I said, yeah, it'd be cool to have extra eyes on the road. And if anything happens, we're going to really see what a nigga like. You know what I'm saying? I'm military-minded, military trained. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and I let him know. Hey, we move this certain type of way. I'm not giving you all the fucking information, bro. But I'm letting you know the fucking details. We're giving, hey, well, this is how we fucking move. If you can move that way, that's great. If not, I know.
If your business kept on employees through the pandemic, innovate.
I know where you stand.
Yeah, I see.
So we roll out. I didn't argue with her in somebody else's house because I'm not gonna do that shit. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Don't ever do that shit with your wife. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't have a big ass argument and shit like that. Let your woman live.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. But
yeah. We as men understand.
Pick your battles. Pick your battles.
Pick your battles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some, but hey, you live to fight another day.
There you go.
As Pop said, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So.
Shreveport is the destination.
Shreveport is the destination. We were going to go gamble. We was going to look at this new house. You know what I'm saying? We were going to do family shit. I don't want this nigga to go. I don't know this nigga. I just seen this nigga twice. This is the third time I'm seeing this nigga.
And let's do that. People are saying that you might have known him for, let's say, a month, 2 weeks. You said you seen him 3 times.
3 days.
3 days.
Matter of fact, the first time we seen him was after we was on a live with somebody I can't remember right now, but y'all can go back and do the research because I know y'all gonna do the shit.
It's all out there.
It's all out there. So we said You know, we need interns. We need tech people. We need fucking web designers. We need everything because it's just me and her doing everything. You know what I mean? So as soon as we said that, you pop up the next day.
Does raise an eyebrow.
You see her with Shaka, and all of a sudden you got to make your way there. You didn't have plans already set, bro. Like who sent you?
And again, I'm just filling in, and you know, he said he came from Cincinnati, and the next step was Dallas. That's a big jump, but
Yeah, dude, but you need to question your wife. He need to question Jaguar because not only do she really know about this situation, she know solar history. She used to comment on it. So this raised a red flag to you, but not to her. That don't make no fucking sense. That don't make no fucking sense.
Yeah, the next step, Dallas, because you see her online with Shaka, bro. You see her online with Shaka, bro. You see her online with Shaka, bro. And you know what power she got. You know she running the algorithm. As my family say,
yeah.
She's a walking algorithm.
She's a walking algorithm. Yes, she is.
As soon as she open her mouth about the truth, yo, everybody's on it.
Without question.
So why are you coming around, fam? Because the intern shit, and that's the first thing you said. Oh, I do tech, I do this, I do that, I do this, I can help you get capital, I can do this, I can do that. You moving too fast. We've noticed that before. And like the fable says, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. So when my wife said, why are you saying no? I looked her in the eyes and was like, got you, bet. Oh, this is what we doing? Let's ride, baby.
Yeah. So he's along for the ride.
What?
Shreveport is the destination. Y'all arrive in Shreveport. Again,
What, we going to the casino? We about to win big. We about to go look at this new house. You know what I'm saying? We about to turn the fuck up and come back home.
Right.
It's supposed to be a one-day trip.
Now, Jack said this, and again, if I'm wrong about anything she says, please somebody correct me. But she was like, hey, when they got there, she said she had to keep the girls off of him. He was getting beads, Shreveport, Louisiana style. Y'all was at a party. I remember
the girls.
What
girls?
Exactly.
That's a friend of ours who's a.
Oh my God, all these fucking commercials, bro. Shit really irking me. And they got a nerve to give you 2 commercials.
Who's a gem in our life, who actually gave us counseling for our marriage. Mm. I'm not going to exploit my friend. Him. I'm not going to exploit him. I'm not going to say his name.
Mm. Okay.
But he noticed some things about that nigga as well, with his touching and whispering shit in niggas' ears and shit. You're a magician, right? That's what it states up on your fucking Instagram, correct? It's got King Solar, whatever the fuck your name is. Down below that says magician. So magicians are used to doing what? Hypnosis. So you hypnotized my wife, my nigga, and I noticed the shit, and you got pissed off. I noticed the shit. I didn't fall for your shit, bro.
At what point did you notice that?
I noticed the shit when we was on the motherfucking way. Everybody know we was at Buc-ee's.
Shout out Buc-ee's.
Shout out Buc-ee's, the best fucking car stop, because it ain't no fucking truck stop in the fucking in Texas, all over this fucking nation.
Period. Yeah. Facts.
You hear me?
Yeah.
The best brisket sandwiches you'll ever find.
If they didn't know.
What? Get you some beaver chips.
Let's not talk about the
potato chips that they cook.
The beaver chips.
What? Don't forget the jerky. Or yeah, I can go
I
on
mean,
and
yeah,
on
come
and
on. The
on.
pecans,
club mix,
come on, let's
the cups, the t-shirts, the souvenir. Buc-ee's, I love you.
Buc-ee's.
Call me. I need a sponsor. That'll definitely need a sponsor.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
But
real life needs a sponsor as well too. You know what I'm saying?
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
So y'all, but that's when you kind of noticed, like just like you said, you stopped at Buc-ee's, and on the way there, it's from Dallas to Shreveport. It's about a 2-hour drive, 2.5 hour. If
you're doing a speed limit, you know what I'm saying, it's about 2 hours.
Yeah.
If doing slow poking around, maybe 2.5.
So that's a time for a lot of conversation. A lot of conversation can happen in that time.
We had that conversation. Who was vibing? I'm trying to get to know this nigga. Let me hear what you got to say, bro. And it happened. Then you want to touch and feely and shit. My wife knows I'm not a touchy-feely type of guy.
Like when it started like a shoulder grab. Like,
oh, man, gratitude. Thank you so much for that. I've never been to Louisiana, and this is going to be my first time. Bro, get the fuck off me, my nigga.
Yeah.
Don't talk to him that way. Well, hold on. What the fuck just happened? I just went to Buc-ee's, got the niggas some food while you was on the interview. What the fuck? You my wife.
Oh Lord, my video is stalling again. Okay, so I was asking, like, what is the relationship between him and Solar Goomba? He really did not fuck with Solar. He really didn't fuck with him. He really didn't fuck with Solar. Okay, so I'm starting to understand what he's saying. He's saying that he feel like Solar put a spell on Jaguar. There's some truth to that. Definitely, because it was real. And the fact that he mentioned it, Solar kept trying to touch him. Now, who was that? It's some type of singer or whatever. I haven't listened to none of his music, but there was a time that this singer said that he went and visit some museum to look at some cursed box or whatever. And at some point, the person touched the box and then touched this rapper, singer, whoever the fuck he is. And there was a transfer of energy. It was a transfer of energy. So what he's saying is real. And I do think that Solar was attempting to transfer this energy off onto them. And I feel like with Jaguar, it happened quickly. Okay. Because I don't know. I'm starting to kind of fuck with this dude. I'm starting to kind of fuck with him because I don't feel like he has integrity all the time. But, it's almost giving me the sense of you being pushed into a corner and you either have to do or die. And you decide to do something. And whatever you have to do to get the fuck up out of that corner is brutal. Okay? You had to fight your way out of that motherfucking corner. And I feel like that's the energy that I'm picking up on, that he don't mind bending the rules a little bit to get to where he needs to go. But, with this Knight card, I do feel like he has like a sense of loyalty to the people that he care about. And when he's speaking, I believe him. I believe what he's saying from his perspective. But once again, where the fuck was Jaguar at to allow this demon to come around? I don't trust that. I don't trust that. Why did Jaguar let Solar demonic ass come around? Nah, it's something ain't right here. It's something ain't right. See, Jaguar she really thought that she would be able to turn Solar out. She thought that she could turn Solar from this Page of Cups reverse to this motherfucking Emperor. Tell me that ain't delusional. Tell me that shit ain't delusional. And even if Solar did spell work on her, because, you know, I'm going to tell you, those love spells and shit, that shit is a beast. I ain't gonna front or whatever like that. I experienced that in my life and it was horrible. um, it really do cloud your judgment. And so I'm not gonna put it past that, you know, but at the same time, once you have awareness, it's protection. So, but it's only protection when your own intentions are pure. So, like for the people who did spell work on me, once I was able to see who they truly are and their true intentions, it was able to break me out of it. It first started me fighting out of it, as in thinking about what I just seen. Like, damn, these people are really deceitful. Damn, these people are really trying to play me. Damn, these people. So now I'm questioning why I'm feeling the way that I feel about them. I'm questioning that now. Because a lot of times when people do spell work on you, you be confused of why you even attached to them. And like there was one motherfucker, he really I mean, I'll fuck with his mind, but with everything else, it would just look like a disaster. But see, what happens with people who did spell work on me, they will always try to sell me an illusion. They would try to project out what they wanted me to see. So to get into my bubble, they will make themselves seem, they will mimic me to get me to open up to them. They first have to get me to open up to them. So Jaguar had to be open to Solar, but I think that she was open because of her thirst for opportunity. Because she wanted something out of it. Her intentions wasn't pure. And that's why she was able to get so consumed. Hold on, y'all. I have to turn on the air or something's getting hot. I'm also feeling like this dude watched me as well. But it's just something. All right, let's continue.
That does raise another eyebrow.
You touching on her, whispering shit, nigga, getting in subconscious, my nigga, because you a magician. And magicians know hypnotics, nigga. They know hypnosis. And if you didn't know hypnosis, you can touch somebody and whisper something in their ear, get in their subconscious and knock them out. Then they can spill all the fucking beans and they wouldn't even fucking know what the fuck they did. I'm not dumb, my nigga. I play dumb very well. As my wife calls it, country dumb. I play it very well. But I'm very intelligent because my background, bro, military, dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My job was I was in the Signal Corps, bro. Signal support specialist. I
Oh
went
my
with
God,
FM radio.
yo, my screen and everything just keep fucking up. Okay, so this part of him that I'm seeing right now, like it's just so egotistical, and you are dumb as fuck to even be fucking with Jaguar ass. Cause she played your ass. Okay. But see, that's the issue with people that is egotistical. They be thinking they the smartest motherfuckers ever. And the whole time be getting played because they lack integrity. They keep trying to outbeat evil. They keep participating with evil. And you're not even supposed to be participating with it. You get what I'm saying? Like you're not even supposed to be trying to integrate with it, do business with evil. But nah, see, these motherfuckers, they so damn egotistical that they think that they could do it better. They could outsmart it. And that's exactly what the evil wants you to do. They want you to get into that energy because it's all about energy at the end of the day. So by you just participating, you are giving them what they want.
AM radios, tax hats, nigga, communications, period, nigga. I set up servers, nigga. Work on generators, every fucking thing they taught me, nigga.
Do two
Oh my
W-2s make a
God,
W?
bruh. Why is there so many ass in this shit? Sick of it.
I can find you if I want to, nigga. But guess what? I ain't that vindictive. They taught me very well. Shout out to fucking Army.
Yeah, and
The 7 years I fucking served, went to Iraq.
Nah, that's another red flag. That's another red motherfucking flag. Okay. So you're saying that the army trained you to not what? Because he wanted to now find Solar and hurt him now? I don't believe that. Something ain't right. Something just ain't fucking right, okay? And to be honest, I'm kind of feel like I'm being manipulated because I was at one point starting to like trust him a little bit, trust what he's saying. I feel like what he's saying ain't making no fucking sense. But I was kind of trusting his position, but now they're starting to fucking change because I'm gonna let it finish. I'm gonna let it finish. Hold on, let me respond to this.